there, it's Susan and welcome to my channel. So today I have a big reveal of a potting table that I had made. I waited a long time. I was so excited for it. I couldn't wait. Of course, you know me, and I kept shopping for little trinkets to put on this table. So it is stained a darker grayish taupe, and I had in mind to whitewash it or to distress it or to dry brush it with a white paint, and I'm not sure. I think it looks good the way it is, and it blends in nicely with the deck and the trees, but I do have a thing for white, as you know. So let me know what you think, if you think that I should do like maybe paint it white or just leave it the way it is. So here is my new potting table, and I'm going to add these little signs to the front of it. I always love the look of these little details that I've seen on Instagram, Pinterest. And here is the table. It looks a lot more gray on camera than it really is. It's more of a taupe in real life. On the very top shelf, I'm going to put this flower market sign. I used to have it in the kitchen, and I thought it would look so pretty outside. And then, just in case the wind blows one day too strong and it falls over, I put these little corbeils in front of it just to hold it a bit. And then a little birdhouse. I love this pot from Walmart. It is so pretty and vintage looking, and I just sort of chalked it up a little bit and sprayed it. And here I'm taking my clay pots that I had, and I painted them sort of a creamy ivory color. I got these cute little clay pots. They look so vintage from the tattered tulip, and I thought they would look so cute in this potting table. I got this really kind of chippy looking stand, metal stand from the tattered tulip, and I added a little birdie on top. In the corner, I'm going to place a little bird's nest. And in this corner, I'm going to be putting a little vintage scale that I found at Hobby Lobby. And it was in the clearance section, and it was like, I think, $8. And on top of that, I'm going to add this little plant, this little faux plant that I got at the tattered tulip. And it just looks so cute because it's got a little bulb attached to the bottom, and it even shows its little roots. And here I have a little sign from the tattered tulip, a little rosemary sign, and I thought it would look so cute. Here I'm placing it behind the little bird's nest and the little birdie and the clay pots, just so it would be sheltered a bit from the weather. And here at the very bottom, I had bought a burlap bag, and I thought it would look so farmhouse if I had put the bag of soil in that burlap bag and just placed it on the bottom shelf. That way it's also protected against the weather. And in this basket, I'm going to be putting my fertilizers, placing it at the bottom shelf. And here I got a really nice fresh produce box with a lid, and I got this one from Home Sense, I think, in the States, and I got it on clearance for like $6. I saw it here at Home Sense and it was like $20. So I do have to protect it with some spray still in case it rains. And yeah, here's another little basket. I got this little basket at the Dollarama, and I put another one of those little faux plants. And here I got this really cute basket. It's a metal basket from, I think it was from Home Sense here in Canada. And I just put all my equipment inside, a glass jar with some herb marking signs, and I put just a vintage jar and some tools. And here's that little bed coil, that spring from a bed that I had found at a vintage area in the tattered tulip, and I thought it would just give so much such a vintage look to the corner. And here's that little spike tool that I had bought in the antique area of the tattered tulip. These tools were a really great deal. I got them all at the Hobby Lobby, and it's exactly the look I wanted. I didn't want any colorful tools. I just wanted your basic wood and black tools. Here's another little box that I put together, and I put all my equipment inside. I have my little scissors for, cutting little herbs, and then my pruning shears, some twine. I got this at the Dollarama. And these little herb signs I got at the Tattered Tulip. And of course my gardening gloves and a brush in case I have to wash my hands. And look at this. She looks like Medusa. That's the little head vase that I had got at Home Goods or Home Sense here in Canada. And I put a little plant in it, and it's so cute. It looks like it's her hair. And of course we all need a citronella candle for this summer evenings when the mosquitoes like to attack us. My little brass mister. Made another little vignette in the corner. So here's the finished project, and I quite like it. So this is a little gardener's apron that I had got at the Tattered Tulip. It is so cute. And I'm going to hang this up on the side of the potting table. I had added a little hook at the top and 3 little hooks at the bottom for some extra tools. And here I got a little brush at Hobby Lobby, a little dustpan and brush. It was I think it was only like $4, and I thought it was such a great little tool for just to brush off the dirt on the top of the table if I ever use it, or if it's just for decor. And here I found the cutest little bottle opener at Winners, and I added it to the table. So now I'm going to add that chair that I had painted, and I am just going to add, I think it's just a little placemat that I got at Hobby Lobby. It's a burlap placemat, just to give it some extra. And here I'm going to add a wire basket that I had got at Home Sense. And I added my queen fern and this cute little plant. And here I'm using one of my old vintage crocks. I added some good soil to it, and I'm putting it under the chair. And just so when I need to replant something, transplant something, I have some soil really close by. And I'm going to be putting a little cover over it just in case it rains. And excuse my dirty watering can, but it was outside. So here's the last little element that I added, and I added this cutest little pink radio that I got from Amazon, a vintage radio, and it really works. And I'm just placing it on here just for decor, of course. And I bought some Coke bottles, and I'm trying to recreate the 50s. So I finally got my herbs planted in this little IKEA greenhouse, and it is such a cute little piece for my deck. I put in, I think it is thyme, some mint, and at the bottom I put some basil, and I put my little gold watering can, and it's all ready for growing. So I want to thank the gentleman who made my potting table. He had made my console table in my home in the front hall, and he's a wonderful woodworker, and he made me this gorgeous potting table, and I will leave his information down below in the description box. And I just want to thank all of you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this, and let me know what you think about the table, if I should paint it white or leave it the way it is.